Welcome to Casual Crafting. Thank you for joining me as I continue building the Gundam XXXG-01W. As you can see, we last finished off with building the right leg of the Wing Gundam. And looking at it now, that right leg looks really big compared to the body. Definitely doing some, lots of leg work to grow this big calves and thighs. And what's next is, well, after the right leg is the left leg, which is covered by section 9 of the manual. Let's take a look at that. Just put back the body off screen and move the leg up to the corner. And section 9 is literally a mirror of section 8. The last leg took me 4 videos already, right? So let's see how long I would take to do the left leg. And let's clear the table. Well, to get going, it looks like we start off again with a whole bunch of E and PC parts. And that's the PC tray, polycap tray, and tray E. So let's see what we have here again. We have this time E14 and 16. Just off to the side, 14 and 16. And there's 9 and 9, 12 and 19. Up there, 9. This part is very thick. Let's look underneath here. Is there a good way to cut this without having to cut through too thick a plastic? Yeah, I think you can do it from here. That's 9. Well, 19 happens to be right there, so I might as well just snip out 19 too. And number 12 in the upper corner. You also want E1. And since we have a better idea of how this thing comes together, I think I'm also going to snip out the parts for 9-2. So I'll cut out the E3 and the E5. So that's the E3 right here. And that sliding thingy-majiggy E5. Should some fly away. I think we have enough E pieces for now. So looking at the polycap pieces, I need a PCI. Just the dome. CDM C, the dome thingy, but this one doesn't have a hole at the top. D, M, I'll flip this around for this elongated piece. And another D. Alright, let's put into the side too. And let's get to some fine tuning. Back to the drawing board. So let me just put these things off to the side so I can see them better as I get my bin into position. Now with the finer nipper for all intents and purposes. Oops. Ouch. I kind of marked the surface there. I guess that's not too bad, because if we know this is an internal part, we will not really be seeing that defect. And worst come to worst, you can color it over with a gray marker. Yeah, that's cheating, but hey. Yeah. This part was a bit awkward to get through. Good enough. Let's hope I don't make the same error on this one. So let's see here. Careful snip. Yeah, I think there was a bit of one. It's a bit of a curve there. I think that was giving it some trouble. Yeah, we can still feel it. If you can feel it, it's not good enough. Do some scraping with a knife. And then a bit more sanding with the file. Oh, that's better. Now these edges. I would like to invite you to support my channel by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Quite a few pieces more to go. If I remember the last video, about the same. Spent almost one video just preparing pieces. I'm down to this little hook thingamajiggy. Okay, now for me to start trimming down the polycap parts. And there we go. I think we have all the parts from 9-1 and 9-2. Let's bring them to play here. Okay. Now let's start putting it together. So we have E14, that's the side, I think, with the pegs. Well, that's the left side. Let's put you here. You have the E16. You have PCI. Wait, sorry. Oh, I don't have an I example anymore. Was it the one with the hole or without the hole? I think that's one without the hole. With the hole, right? Okay, yeah. So that's PCI that goes in here into the hole in the middle. And then E12. Goes into this lower peg. E19 goes into the front peg. E9 closes this up. And E14 closes up this upper hip part thingy. Now let me try to get this in smoothly. There we go, the pegs in here. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's get around the that hip polycap, right? That's where it connects to the leg, to the not really to the leg, to the, I guess, to the waist, to the hips, whatever we call that analogous part in the robot. Okay, so we got that here. So we put this down and we find these pieces, and this one has the peg that comes out, so we need to put the rectangular PCM part in here. That's probably used to hold on to something. The flat side of PCD goes in here, facing front. So it's PCD, and PCC goes into the slot here. Oh, then we have the sliding mechanism that I guess is placed here at the bottom, so it slides back and forth. And we have the next PCD flat side facing kind of upwards going here. So now that we have it all kind of there, let's try to close it up with the other half of the leg. Well, actually I need to put the leg on first. Hold on a second. So this goes over the big peg up there. Okay, right, there we go. So it's there. We have this hook thingamajiggy. And I just knock this thing again. So, well, let's get you in. And in you go. Alright, let's not be a klutz here. Let's see if we can get this in. Get the holes, the pegs lined up. And there we go. We got the sliding thingy here that slides up and down easily, and we have the body cap here and there. Oh, so we squeeze the front. Okay, so more squeezing. And there we go. We can see the left leg articulation, the double jointed knee. That's done for 9-1 and 9-2. Thank you for joining me as I complete the build of the inner frame of the left leg of the Wing Gundam. I hope to see you again as I continue the Wing Gundam build.